Nebraska's earthquake history, what you need to know. Nebraskans have not lived through any big earthquakes, but they have felt small tremors and shocks from time to time. There are fault lines or cracks in the state, but they are usually deep underground and are caused by natural pressure and could be changed by people. In late July 1902, a small earthquake hit northeastern Nebraska and southeast South Dakota. This was reported in the morning edition of the Omaha World-Herald on July 29, 1902. On microfilm at the Nebraska State Historical Society, the World-Herald says that the first signs appeared just after noon on July 28. As far as we know, no one was hurt, and even less damage was done to property. However, for a few seconds, tens of thousands of people thought their time was up, and at some points, they ran like crazy to what they thought might be safe spots in case Mother Earth decided to open her mouth and eat everyone. The first place to report the small earthquake was in Yankton, South Dakota. After that, towns in Nebraska like Battle Creek, Tilden, Petersburg, Elgin, Oakdale, Norfolk, Plainview, Pierce, and Creighton said they felt shocks. The SETI agency also felt tremors that seemed to move from west to east. The shock, or shaking of the Earth's surface, lasted from 12 to 15 seconds. Most places only felt one shock, but one town says it felt 3. People who heard the scary rumbling noise that came with the shocks were scared. The earthquake didn't do much more than make dishes rattle, crack a few inches of plaster, and break a few windows. The fact that it happened in the middle of the country was the only thing that made it stand out. Some people in the towns that felt the tremors think it was caused by another eruption of Mount Iona on the SETI agency. However, no one knew last night if the volcano in Nebraska was active or not because it was so far away from any way to get in touch with it. Mount Iona, a bluff on the Missouri River northeast of Newcastle in Dickson County, had been thought to be a volcano since the time of Lewis and Clark. But it didn't seem to have anything to do with the earthquakes that happened in Nebraska and South Dakota in 1902. Part of the site and the nearby town of Ionia, which it was named for, were destroyed by a flood in 1878. After the Ionia post office closed in 1907, people stopped telling volcano stories.